Okay, the digital subscription is now up and running on the new CNC website. So I'm just going to do a quick video about downloading all your project files and unzipping them ready to use with your projects. So you sign into CNC in the usual way, and then you will see this screen come up. The side that I've blanked out, that shows all your orders. But on this side of the screen, you have all these headings, and you just need to click on the subscriptions, and that will load the page for the digital magazine. If you've subscribed to the first year, this is the first tab, and the current year for 2021-2022 is here. So I'm going to click on it for this year, and that shows the current issues from 13 through to 16. So I'm going to click on issue 16, and there's your magazine, your 49 projects, all your additional content, downloads, and the download all project files. So this is slightly changed because the additional contents used to be in an area of their own. So they've put everything on one page now. So the first thing I'm going to do is download all project files. And this month the file is 410 megabytes, sorry, and that's going to take roughly 2 minutes to download. This will be dependent on the your ISP for your area, of how quick it will download. I have quite a good broadband service here, so we're quite lucky for our area. And we're already down to a minute. So as I said, this is solely dependent on what your speeds are like for your area. But when I do the all projects files, I let that download first to make sure that it's completed properly. So at the moment we're down to about 50 seconds. So I'm just going to let that run, and then we'll come back and do all the additional content. Right, so we're down to the last couple of seconds, and actually while I was getting this ready to go again, it's actually all finished. Okay, so I'm now going to click on the additional contents, and I'm going to do these all at once because these files are quite small, so they're not going to take very long. So we've got sentiments, envelopes, the embossing stencil, the colourways, the backing papers, and the drawing files. So I'm just going to leave them all to run until they've finished. We usually have a file called the SVG contents, which is the PDF that shows all the files that are used in all the projects, but we don't seem to have that at the moment this month. So hopefully somebody will contact TL or CNC and ask them when this will be available. So I'm just waiting for the backing papers to finish, which it's now done. So I'm going to go to my computer files and go into downloads, and there they all are, and they're all zipped. Now I have a free program on my computer called 7-Zip, and I use that for all my zipped files, just to make it quick. So I click on all the files that I want unzipped at once, right click, go into 7-Zip and ask it to extract the files. And as I said, this is a free download if anybody wants it, or you may use a different type to unzip all your files, and that just takes a few seconds for them to finish. So they're all done, and I'm going to delete the zipped files because we don't actually need them. So there we have our backing papers, colourways, drawing files, embossing stencil, envelope and sentiments, and our all projects file. As you can see, we have the 49 projects. Okay, so I now transfer all the projects for each issue onto an external hard drive, and this is my backup, so that if anything went wrong with my laptop for any reason, I've got them all backed up on an external hard drive. Or if the CNC website was down, rather than sort of like downloading the projects individually, I've got everything, so that if I couldn't access CNC, I can still carry on crafting. Or if my internet went down, at least I have all the projects, so I can I haven't got to worry. So on my external hard drive, I'm just going to open up a new folder. Okay, and it's entirely up to you how you name things, but I'm going to call this TL16 Digital, and that's what I do every month. All right, so there's all mine from issue 1 right through to 16, and then I go back to my downloads and I just copy and paste everything into its relevant folder. So that's all the additional content to start with. And then I go back, when that's finished, I'll go back to downloads, open up the projects, and then highlight all 49, copy and paste them into the new folder that I've made. So they're now all sitting on the external hard drive. When that's finished, I also hold all my files on a USB stick, because the files on my external hard drive I use when I'm working on my laptop, and my files on the USB I use on the scan and cut, so that I'm not swapping things between two machines. My USB just stays with my scan and cut, so that I can use that. So if I just click on 16 and open it up, you can see everything has transferred over, including all the additional content. So I would do exactly the same with my USB. I'd put that into my laptop, transfer all the projects and transfer all the additional content except the backing papers. Because my USB is only used on my scan and cut, I don't need the backing papers to take up any space on that, because I'm going to print them from the file that I use with my laptop. Okay, so I hope that's helped everybody for downloading and extracting your files. So happy crafting, everybody, and I hope to see you soon.